Successful units and organizations are ones that foster an environment for learning and development. Unit leader development should not be viewed as a standalone event on a training schedule. Rather, leader development should be integrated into already occurring day-to-day activities in the units. It's important for commanders and unit leaders to foster an environment that promotes learning at all levels.
I think we've hit this paradigm in the United States Army and a change in culture or attitudes. And, you know, there was once upon a time an expectation that soldiers just acted without thinking. And I think that, you know, the complexities of the future as we move into the, you know, our future operating environments is soldiers at all levels are thinking. And how do we create the environments internal to these organizations that we allow these soldiers not only to think, but simultaneously make mistakes, but to learn from those particular mistakes. You know, it's not this zero defect mentality that we maybe once upon a time lived in, or at least the perception internal to organizations was it existed. We want soldiers and leaders that are presented opportunities and challenges in front of them, given the opportunity to think creatively. It's called disciplined initiative.
So it's creating the scenarios that challenge leaders to grow, challenge them to operate in an uncertain, volatile, ambiguous environment, and to accept responsibility for what they are asked to achieve and figure out themselves how to achieve it. It's setting those conditions that we emphasize achievement of the objective and the results we expect, but we allow for honest mistakes and failure, and then retrial, so that we can grow and experience and get better.
Effective learning environments are ones where mentorship is fostered and encouraged. Commanders and unit leaders should encourage unit members to seek out mentors and provide mentoring to others, yet stay true to mentoring being a voluntary experience.
I think the best climate that you can establish to develop leaders effectively is one that promotes mentorship. And mentorship is a two-way social exchange relationship between a senior and a subordinate. And the essence of this is open communications. And that is how we as leaders articulate our vision of what we think future leaders should be. And it's also how subordinates, in their own unique and stylized way, can ask questions about their unique circumstances. It's only in establishing this climate of open communications that you can really develop this mentoring environment.
I think it's critical that everybody finds a mentor in today's military. It's something I think is a little bit of a lost art that we have lost touch with over time, but it's critically important because, again, it gives you that avenue to reach out to someone that you know has done those tough jobs, has been in those hard situations, has experienced some of the experiences that you're troubled with.
I'm a senior warrant officer, but I have mentors that are senior warrant officers as well. And my mentorship occurs from a distance, whether it's by telephone or by VTC, you know, or even by email. So hopefully somebody's seen the change in me since I've been mentored by other senior warrant officers.
Army job assignments inherently provide a degree of developmental challenge. However, development can be dramatically increased by creating the right challenges in a job for a particular leader.
A great way to develop subordinates is putting them in challenging assignments and jobs. You know, we develop others through our training, education, and experience. That experience piece is where 90% of the development of a subordinate takes place in the operational environment. By placing them in the challenging positions, unique opportunities, allowing them a chance to actually fail and learn from it, there couldn't be a much more richer environment that's developed. So placing them in something where they're uncomfortable is a great way for them to see what their limits might be, and they may find out something about themselves that they never even knew. I've been in a lot of great organizations, and the very best ones treat every individual. It doesn't matter if you're a member of the profession of arms wearing this uniform or a Department of the Army civilian. They treat every single person as though they're a leader that's under development. And so we're developing every single person in the organization. And I can recall a time where I was a brand new private and I was placed right into a position that would typically be ran by a junior non-commissioned officer. And they were testing me. And, you know, I had a chance to fail, but along the way they kind of coached me, they taught me, they kind of counseled me, and through that, it was a great learning opportunity. And, you know, there's unique chances for that every single day. Something as simple as putting an individual on staff duty. It may not be something they're used to performing, but it's a daily duty that we have to perform in a good organization. We'll do it by placing subordinate leaders in that opportunity to challenge them.
I've learned that over time it is hard to not interfere. You have to have the ability to stand there and let those you're developing within a logical framework explore on their own and feel that responsibility. And it can be extremely hard at times because you may see them on the wrong path or doing it different. Your experience will help, but they need to discover how to be successful on their own. And the best thing you can do is you are their coach and you are their advocate.